who's the third best quarterback in the NFL?
Wow.
I think, switch them however you'd like. Rodgers, Brady, Rodgers, and then who? What do you guys think? 8 active quarterbacks who won their first Super Bowl start.
Okay.
The list includes a who's who of some of the best QBs in the NFL, including, of course, Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady. So who's number 3?
I'll jump right in. 5,000 yards
warm.
passing. Yeah, it is warm. It's nice. I'm just treading water here. 5,000 yards passing is very, very difficult to do.
Yeah.
Pull up the list of the gentlemen who have done it over the history of the National Football League. Dan Marino, Breeze, Brady, Matt Stafford, next page. Breeze, Peyton Manning, Breeze. There's only 9 guys ever. Breeze has done it 5 times, nobody else twice.
Crazy.
Guys, I have some other stats for you. Want to hear this? Listen to this.
Look me out.
Want to hear the Saints' defensive rankings during Drew Brees' time in New Orleans? 26th, 25th, 27th, 31st,
No bueno.
31st, 32nd. It is Drew Brees. The question is not, is he right behind Brady and Rodgers? The question is he as good or better than those guys? It's Brees. See ya.
Great points.
See ya. He gone.
And yet, those fingers, that 1 ring seems nice. 2 rings seems much nicer.
Really?
And when a game matters most, who of all NFL quarterbacks since 2004 has the most game-winning drives, including the playoffs, big games that they won in the playoffs? I'll go with Ben Roethlisberger as my number 3 quarterback. Ben Roethlisberger, 43 game-winning drives since 2004. He's got 2 Super Bowl rings. He's got 13 career playoff wins. 13 career. Drew Brees is an amazing quarterback and an all-time legend and a first-ballot Hall of Famer. If you're asking me right now, behind Rodgers and Brady, I'm going with Roethlisberger. He's got 13 career playoff wins, which is the same as Brett Favre had. Just 1 fewer than John Elway, just 1 fewer than Peyton Manning. Give me the rings. Give me the big moments. What could you ask more? Give me Big Ben.
Come on, man.
I want the guy who has the ring, 4 Pro Bowls, the guy who had 38 of the 39 touchdowns his entire team scored last year, and he was the team's rushing leader. Russell Wilson, guys, is the number 3 quarterback on this list. He got a ring kind of early, but who's had more success early than Russell Wilson? They finished 9-7 last year in the NFC in that brutal division without a run game and offensive line, and their defense banged up. It's got to be him.
Okay, you guys over here talking about rings. Y'all worse than Thanos in Infinity War. Who cares about these stones, man? Listen, I want to go with recent resume over rings, and I'm going with Carson Wentz last year.
Okay.
My man went 11-2, 33 TDs and just 7 interceptions. And he was second to Russell Wilson in passes thrown for TDs.
That would make him 4th on the list.
And listen, in 3 fewer games, Kay, boom, take that. So here's the thing. Before he got hurt, he was the front runner for the MVP.
Absolutely.
Let's run away. All we were talking about, you guys
True.
keep talking about guys going in their first Super Bowl. Is there any doubt that he would have went into that Super Bowl and went to work? Carson Wentz was on fire. Something like we haven't seen. Maybe something like we seen with Cam a few years ago, where he was doing everything on the field. And of course, there's certain situations where he has to save himself for himself. But the Eagles had the number 1 offense in the league when he was on fire. They were averaging 30 points a game. You want to talk about a monster? That right there, despite even having that AC, I'm going with Carson Wentz, number 3 best quarterback
But he
in the
missed
league.
games and they went to the Super Bowl and they won it. Who means more to their team in the National Football League than Russell Wilson?
Okay, they don't get to the Super Bowl without Carson Wentz.
That's true.
He gave them one hell of a head start. He said, Nick Foles, go ahead and drive the car, man. I got it on cruise control.
Do you want to show some more full screens of Drew Brees?
No, I mean, I got him all day. Listen, Roethlisberger has been cloaked in Hall of Famers his whole career. Ben Roethlisberger, I got the best wide receiver in the league. I got the best running back in the league. I'm doing pretty well. You know what I'm saying? I mean, give me some help, for God's sake.
Hey, I love Drew Brees, the Minneapolis Miracle.
Go on.
You don't blame him for it,
No.
all right? The loss to Alex Smith in San Francisco, you don't blame him for it. The loss in Seattle when they went up there, they were an 11-5 team and lost to a 7-9 Seahawks team, you don't blame him. Roethlisberger's won some big games here.
Yeah, and the referees won one for him, too.
Impromptu, just because I see him
Yeah,
in my
what
eye
do we
shot.
got?
Dan Orlovsky.
Hey!
3rd best quarterback after Brady and Rodgers.
Who do you got?
Yes.
After
After
Brady and
them,
Rodgers.
3rd. Come on, you're on TV.